Well, today is the day. It is hunting day, and this is my 100th toy hunt as part of Wrestling Rewind figure reviews. Crazy, huh? 100 times I've gone out and done this? Guy must be crazy. And the guy is me. But yeah, anyway, and also, anywho, we are at Target right now, but we're going to go to some Target, some Walmarts, see if we can't find any new Legends figures that might be out. I think they're supposed to come out in a couple days, maybe. But maybe they got put out early. Who knows? And still looking for those Superstars, Jake the Snake Roberts and Great Muta Chase figures. And then anything else we can find along the way. It's hunt number 100. Let's go! And here we are. No restock here, but let's start with some AEW. We got Matt Hardy, Colton, and Austin Gunn, and a Chris Jericho back there. A few Stingers. Will Ospreay, Jay White, Nick Jackson. We got a Cody 111, Seth freaking Rollins, Punk, and Batista, and Stone Cold. We got a Hogan, and a Brett, and a Rosie. And then look at that, CM Punk, Randy Orton, CM Punk, AJ Styles. This clearance is for Mr. Rosie, and then I believe this one is for Carlito. We'll have to find that out. Ultimate Solo, a couple LA Knights, 50% off. We want that to go even cheaper on the Hogan before we pick that up. And then some Kurt Angles, which also appear to be 50% off. We got championship belts, Boneyard Wreckers, classic play sets, but nothing real new. So, with that said, we're gonna head on to the next store. We did make our way over here and found that they do have this little shipper, but Bianca Belair's in there, CM Punk, Cody, they got a Beth Phoenix down there, Tyler Bate, but yeah, I think the coolest thing out of here would be the Bianca Belair. But yeah, alright, now we're heading to the next store. Alright, we made it to a Walmart, and they got about 100 Superstars, Bray Wyatts, Honky Tonk, more Brays, Randy Orton. I mean, I don't even go through these. Whatever, I call them basic, main event showdown, whatever. AJ Styles, all kinds of LA Knights with destroyed boxes. LA Knight, Seth Rollins, AJ, Stone Cold, Orton, AJ, Orton, Stone Cold, all this stuff. They do got a Roman Reigns 117 and an AJ 116. Bunch of Triple H's and the Lex Lugers right there. I still got the Hall, Hogan, Nash, NWO 3-pack. And some AEW stuff down here. Christian Cage, Ricky Starks, and then just some older ones. Bryan Danielson, stuff like that. There's another Sticky Icky Ricky over here. And another Sticky Icky Ricky right there. So there's just all kinds of Sticky Ickies all over the place. If we can get that to stay without falling. They do got some John Moxley's down there, but nothing else anywhere else. So, yeah. Alright. Let's move on to the next store. And here we are at another Walmart, and this one's just a yuck session. Finn the Rock for 156s and a Triple H there. Who's in the all in the line? Chelsea Green, Joaquin Wilde. Yeah, the Rock with that vest is pretty cool, but it's just a... How about I show the figure? It's just a same kind of version as the Elite. Yeah, Stone Cold's. Just nothing happening here. Nothing happening at all. They got some Ultimates down here, Triple H's. LA Knight just fell down. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. There he is. Let's pick him back up. Clean this area up. There we go. And yeah, that's it. I don't see anything else. So on to the next store. That's where we going. And here we are in the clearance section, and they do have a Monday Night War British Bulldog with a Golga Build-A-Figure piece for like half off. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I don't see anything else here. So now we will move on to the next store. And look at that. It rang up as $5. $5. How sweet is that? There it is in the bag. Anywho, $5. All right. And here we are. We made it to another Walmart, and we got a John Moxley down there, John Moxley up here, Christian Cage, and then a bunch of like Kenny Omegas and Ricky Starks, Chris Jericho, same thing, Kenny's and Ricky's, a ton of AJ's and Randy not basics, regular version, no chases. What? What is that now? Unbelievable, sons of biscuits. Doing the old swapperooski. That pisses me off. That pisses me right off. Yeah, here's all the new stuff with the main event showdowns if you're into that. And then we have Superstars. These are all British Bulldogs, Canes, and Hoagies. And we already have all those. So Ultimates, we got Hogan, Rollins, Austin, Rollins, Hogan, and that's what we're working with. So there's some stuff here, a few things, a few stuff and things, a few of them, but nothing new. So now we go ahead and move on to the next door. Okay, let's do it. And here we are. We made it to another Target. They still have a Bradshaw sitting here. That's crazy. That's the only Legends figure that they have in the whole joint, other than the Ultimate Hogan. Again, needs to be way less than that to pick up another one. We do have an opened Grayson Waller. I don't know if something was missing out of that or what. You guys will have to let me know, but that's pretty ridiculous. SummerSlam Triple H, Seth, all kinds of Seths hanging out in the bread. Adam Cole, rest in peace to your career. Bryan Danielson, the Guns, and Xavier. Yeah, that's what we're working with. I don't see anything else. So, on to the next door. And here we are, and you gotta be absolutely kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. Really? And now they're playing Achy Breaky Heart on top of it? What is going on here? Seth Rollins inside of a Roman Reigns basic AJ inside of there. Oh, they do have a couple Romans, and then the rest are LA Knights, Randy Orton's, Stone Cold's, Finn, LA Knight. I think is Finn. I got Triple H 156, Finn 156, Rock, Finn, Bianca. They do have this whole set too. Jay, Jimmy, and Drew right there as well, but Lex, Steve. They got the Great Muta. We already have this, but we might pick this up to display it like this because we switched out his other face. Comes with two faces. This is almost like a three-fer if we could find the stinking Chase figure, but we can't. All we got up there is Zeus and a couple of Eddies. But still cool, I guess, seeing this one, even though we already have it. Might need to pick it up again. A bunch of other Ultimates, more Jimmys and Stone Colds, and just kind of all over the place. So, all right, on to the next store. And here we are, and let's start with the AEW. Got a bunch of Sting Revolutions there. Kyle O'Reilly, Kenny Omega, Nick Jackson, another Kenny, another Stinger hanging out down here. Jericho, Matt Hardy, Orange Cassidy, Samoa Joe over here. That's what we're working with for Elites there. Look at all those basics. What do we got over here? We got Hogan, Seth, Bianca, and another Hogan, and then a couple of these. But I think the main thing that's pretty awesome is right here. How sweet is this? Let's pull this up. I got a bunch of them. Bruno, Warrior, Cena, Roman. Look at this. Yikes. For some Ultimates, or for some Elites, I mean. I don't know about that. That's pretty ridiculous, but I think the most sought after one will be this guy right here. Cena. Yeah, pretty sweet to see it out in the old wild. But yeah, that's all that we got here. So I don't know if we're gonna make another stop or not. If we do, we'll see you at the next door. Yeah.